Orange's turn to ban.
We saw X in the last game getting a lot of kills up against Mithrust and Outworld Devourer, as well as the Enchantress mounted here by Zenith, so they don't want any jungling heroes here for Orange.
So Zenith actually limiting the choice that Orange has to pick up. So they are actually afraid of the Orange picking up the Chen or Enchantress pushing the hell out of their towers. So they are actually making Orange pick something else other than Chen and Enchantress.
Yeah. We won't be seeing the pushing power that may come out from Orange. And again, once again, Razor has been banned out here by Orange. They really don't want the Razor. And we may see a Lifestealer picked up here.
Lifestealer still in the pool. Well, Razor being banned out. Yep, Lifestealer.
There we go. Because Lifestealer, he's a really good counter here against the Zenith's lineup. Luna, well, she's not going to be doing anything to the Lifestealer because Lifestealer has that free magic immunity, and he could easily shut down Luna when they meet up.
So will this be a carry versus carry again? Because Luna definitely could outcarry the Lifestealer in the late game, in my opinion. But will Lifestealer pull out enough aggression to stop out the whole lineup of Zenith in the early game?
It still depends here if Orange is going to go for a defensive tie-lane or will they go for an aggressive tie-lane, because last match we saw a main Lifestealer that was used there by Orange, and now we're still waiting for Zenith's third pick, possibly their secondary support here that could hold probably this Lifestealer and try to keep him in check. But yeah.
Zenith missing out on the support right now. Maybe they should pick up Alina or Lestrak. Maybe they to complement the push of Luna, maybe they should pick up a Lestrak as well, because Luna could push really well in the mid game to late game stage. Once she has the levels, she has the glides flying around, and well, a push could be well complemented with a Lestrak Edict as well, and that would secure their early game as well, because there is a very strong combo here of the Shadow Demon as well as that Lestrak, or the Luna Beam is going to be very strong once the Soul Catcher lands.
Yeah, well, it still depends on how Zenith's going to play this, if they are going to be on a defensive stand or will they go for an aggressive stand here up against Orange. So we're still waiting for the third pick to find out how they're going to play this.
10 seconds.
And they are really eating into their time, and finally they decide on a Weaver.
Turn to pick.
May look like an aggressive Chinese here for Zenith by picking up that Weaver. Weaver is good for the aggressive Chinese, although he's usually used as a solo off lane for the Dire. Now that he's a Radiant, Zenith can go for an aggressive Chinese with that Weaver. We just need another good support hero here, and Orange may ban out. Their last ban may be used on a support, but right now we're waiting for their fourth pick.
5 seconds remaining.
Zenith, they could go for an aggressive tri-lane, like you said.
Zenith's turn to pick.
But Orange actually made a block pick here by picking up the Jakiro. So they actually do have a pretty strong lineup there with Jakiro, Lifestealer, and Rubik. Jakiro being not as squishy as the regular supports, he could actually do pretty well babysitting or even in the aggressive tri-lane. And Lifestealer with that early game aggression could actually stop the Luna in the lanes. But yeah, Zenith, they pick up the track.
Orange.
So that is going to complement the Luna's pushing power here, but this is looking to be an aggressive tri-lane here at the top. They will try and shut down Orange's possible tri-lane there at the top lane, while this Dark's here. I see that he may go for the jungle here, and that might be a problem because Luna will be having that free farm at the bottom lane. So I think we may see a tri-lane versus tri-lane. If not on the top lane, it may be a bottom lane, because Orange would want to shut down that Luna as early as possible.
I just think that Zenith should probably avoid that tri-lane to prevent a lot of damage on Luna, because Luna is really squishy in the early game. it would get eaten up by the lifesteal pretty quickly. So I think that at all costs, they should probably not go tri-lane against tri-lane. It wouldn't be favorable towards them unless Orange starts making mistakes, or if Zenith really catches Orange's supports out of position, or even a lifestealer.
Nah, they won't put Luna in the tri-lane. What I was saying is gonna be the Weaver in the tri-lane. So we may see a solo Luna in the safe lane, or possibly a mid lane, because mid lane Luna could still work. If she could control the runes, of course, but we still have a lot of open mid laners here. Storm Spirit has been removed, as well as the Beastmaster being removed here by Orange. They know that it's a viable counter to that lifestealer, and we're waiting on their final pick.
What do you think about Luna mid? Have you seen it before?
Yeah, I've seen a Luna mid. I mean, it could work. Depending on how you're gonna build your skills. If you're gonna go for the Max Lucent Beam and the Glaive, I guess it could work, but yeah, it's quite rare that we see a Luna mid.
Yep, so we are actually depending on Zenith's last pick to see their final solo mid. And Orange as well, they haven't picked up their solo mid just yet. So it's gonna be a puck.
Yep.
Zenith's turn to pick.
It's quite weird that they opted for the puck instead of going for Queen of Pain, I guess. But yeah, I think they were expecting Zenith would. They went for the Queen of Pain because that puck could really complement well to the 4-1 of Zenith here. So Orange just deciding to pick that up, and they're gonna use it themselves.
10 seconds remaining.
What do you think could do well against the puck? Queen of Pain, I suppose, would be a best choice since she wasn't bad down.
Yeah, Queen of Pain would be a good pick here for Zenith if they want to.
5, 4.
Or is it gonna be a random? No, it's gonna be the
Doombringer. So Zenith are they are being really daring right now. They're experimenting with their picks. They pick up a Doom, which is most probably solo mid, or are they gonna pick up a Weaver mid? I doubt that. I highly doubt that. They might be thinking of pitting the Weaver mid against the puck. And well, Luna, Shadow Demon as well as the Striker were to go down bottom and Doom jungle.
Oh, it's gonna be XY.
Yeah,
so
it's gonna be X. It's XY on the Doom, so he is going mid with that.
Nah, not really. We saw Yamate earlier queuing for the mid lane, so Yamate will be using the Luna. So we're just waiting for our players to pick it up, and we could start game number 1 of the E2Max League Championship Grand Finals. Orange versus Zenith.
5 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Okay, go. So let's introduce our players first for the Radiant side. If you could do the honors, Mr. Mythical.
Sorry. What is it? I couldn't hear you actually clearly.
Okay, so here we go. The Radiant side, we have Team Zenith. We have XY. He's gonna be using the Luna. We have Yamate on the Doom. Freedom is gonna be using the Leshrac. Ice as the Weaver, and Ice is gonna be using the Shadow Demon.
And as for the Dire side, we have Nat on the Jakiro. KYXY handling that carry just again like. And Ohio going to be on the Doxia once again. Mushi as the usual solo mid puck, and X finally on handling the Rubik. So we are just going to wait for a little bit until the settings are done and we can start the game. So there's the go sign from both teams, and we are actually hopping into the game right now.
Interesting pick here by Zenith. Going for that Doom, I guess. He's gonna be useful because once he casts a Doom during a team fight, it's automatic -1 here for Orange, and he could cast it probably on the puck or even the Dark Seer. Casting Doom on the Dark Seer really renders that Dark Seer limp, and he's just fodder here for Zenith.
Did they just swap their heroes?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. So, in fact, it is legal to swap, so they are actually swapping up their heroes. It's gonna be Yamate on that Doom right now.
Yep, that's true. So as expected, we can see here the lanes are playing out, but we still can't announce them until both teams have discovered each other. So again, we would
Zenith is
like.
actually playing really safely right now.
Hmm? Well, I guess that was expected.
4
I mean,
ISIS.
What? 4 ISIS. And here we go. Finally, we are about to begin.
Alright, we are about to start our
Seconds.
game, and there might be a little clash here. They are going to spot each other, but nope.
Haste.
Yep, and
They turn their
Luna
backs and they are
getting
gonna back
the
away.
haste rune there at the bottom lane, and Ohio showing himself there at the bottom lane. So it's gonna be the Darks here against the Luna, but I guess Luna won't be having that hard time there against the Iron Shell of Ohio. But still, the range of Luna's blade there is very small, so still needs to be careful and be wary of the Iron Shell.
Well, I would say you were spot on just now saying about the Weaver going tri-lane with the Shrek and Shadow Demon. It might actually work, but somehow it is really aggressive, and I don't think that the Chakiro and Rubik might be able to handle this. But a counter initiation is really inedible sometimes. And looking at the nukes that are able to come out, and Lifestealer, once he gets his levels, he's able to eat the crap out of the Shrek as well as the Shadow Demon. So, well, this is actually a 50-50 tri-lane lineup, and it all depends on the positioning and the skills of the players in the end.
Yeah, that's true. Against Zenith, they have the good initiation with the Shadow Demon, but again, they have a good counter initiation with the Chikiro for Orange. And at the mid lane, it's gonna be Yamate versus Mushi. Doom versus Buck. I guess Yamate, he's gonna be fine here. He's just gonna devour some creeps. So yeah, no problem there for Yamate, and he has a Scorched Earth for survivability, increase the HP regen. And at the bottom lane, XY happily farming against Ohio, who is being harassed a little bit there by XY.
Well, when I have a look at the bottom lane, I would think that for now, we can see that for now, okay, it's okay. I'm about to say that Doxia would actually be doing fine for a while, but after Luna gets her levels, the Lucent Beam is just going to build up on damage, and it's just going to be too much for the Doxia to handle. So Doxia is bound to lose the bottom lane, although he will get some gold and XP, but he is bound to lose the bottom lane sooner or later. And Luna will be having her farm in just a while, so it really depends on the lifestealer this game to win the Luna. So it really depends on their push power and how aggressive they are to stop Luna from farming up. Because once the Luna has a BKB, she has a butterfly, she has a Manta style. I don't see how the lifestealer could actually stop her. And with the Doom walking around, if that Doom actually lands on the lifestealer, then he would actually be useless as well.
Yeah, so again, it's up to the support here of Orange. Will they be willing to leave this tier 1 tower at the top lane? Because they will be forced in a corner here by us. They will just continue the pressure here. I mean, Ice and Freedom, they could go around and gank, but what they want to do here is they're just gonna continue the pressure here, let Loon have the free farm there at the bottom lane, and try and get the advantage here, because this Lifestealer, even though he's being covered here by his teammates, he's still below the farm rate that Luna has.
So Dox here, he's being chased off the lane repeatedly over and over again. But he does have a bottle, he's gonna be fine. Eventually he's gonna get decent farm on the lanes. And on the mid lane, you can see some trades going on, and the sudden pause here from the Shadow Demon. And we complain about some lags going on.
Yeah, but the good thing about this Doom, even though he is being harassed here, but Puck, he can easily stand toe-to-toe with the pack just because of this Scorched Earth, giving him 18 regen or 18 HP per second. That is huge. I mean, that's a huge regen for that Doom, and it's not really going to be a problem for him.
And both of the sides decides to back off on the mid lane just now. Well, that pause, after all, we are in the land, so some lag issues might come up now and then. And we can see Doxio actually cutting the lane. So this is actually a really smart way to get some farm, but Luna can see that she is not going to let him get away with this.
Yeah, I think Darkseer is just trying to force XY to get that one level of glaive, but oh,
Very
block
nice
there.
block there.
Oh
And
no,
might
he
actually
went
slow down
around.
time in for a second Lucent beam here. She's gonna get in range. This might be first blood.
Ohio
Tries to
using
juke.
the-
This is first blood.
Oh no, the creep! No! First blood.
The slightest bit squeamish.
And that is a good start there for Luna.
And for the Dark Moon.
I mean, Ohio just looped around this tree earlier. He was trying to juke away, but yeah, Luna was right on his tail there.
And Puck being on the aggressive here, but Yamate, he's just gonna step out of the range. Very nice. There, the
On the
block
top lane, we
was
have
insane.
a
On the
huge
top lane.
engagement, and Net falls down. ISS may take a fall, but down goes the Rubik. And KYXY will be able to escape there.
And they traded a Weaver for both of the supports. It was okay, I guess, because both of the supports would get EXP from this. And Zenith gets a 3-1 lead 3 minutes into the game. 5 minutes.
So let's take a look at the net worth here. We are 5 minutes into the game, 3-1. And as you can see here, Luna has the slight advantage here at the bottom lane, getting the 1 kill over that Darks here. And XY just having the time of his life there. He is not stressed. He is not worried about anything. So let's see what can Ohio do, or what can Orange do to try and stop this Luna from free farming there at the bot.
I think that the Doom would be as the most common item for Doombringers right now. They should probably be going for Shadowblade.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that he might be going for Shadowblade sooner or later, and he should not be going for Midas since he's going solo mid. And we might see a sneaky attempt right here. Sneaky.
Yeah. So XY really being left alone to farm there at the bottom lane. So yeah, he's having the time of his life. But KYXY already has the face boots up, so that's good. At least he's getting some farm here. But I wonder about these support heroes here of Orange. Not really getting those items up just yet, as compared to the Zenith support here. At least they already have the boots up.
Yeah, Mushi was actually in this just now, and he could have caught out someone on the top stairs area, but he didn't. He was like being really careful not to make any mistakes, because Mushi, from what we know, he rarely makes mistakes. So I think he was just being very cautious and stuff.
Yeah, and we have yet to see Yamate gank here. He's still farming up here at the mid lane. I guess that's okay. I mean, we have two good initiators here, Ice and Freedom, so he really doesn't need to move around that much. Only Freedom and Ice can move here for that. But still, they're trying to apply the pressure here at the top lane. Ice still at level 4. We're already 7 minutes in. And Lifesteal is already at level 6. So what's up here?
Shukuchi to clear up, and well, after all, Lifesteal is having more farm than the Weaver, but Weaver is only level 4 compared to Lifesteal is level 6, but I guess they do have the advantage of pulling the creep wave.
Not for
Did
you.
they? Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, the supports did step out range for Lifesteal to get his solo EXP, so I think that's reasonable. Meanwhile, I just think that Ice and Illustrax should probably start roaming around soon, because they do have that really strong combo, and if timed well, they could actually even kill Mushi.
Yeah, they could, but still, XY hasn't been visited here at the bottom lane, and he's just farming happily there. I don't know if this is a good gamble that Orange is taking here, just leaving that Luna to farm. But disruption has been used on Ice, KYXY. So both teams just trying each other out there at the top lane, but no casualties. 8 minutes in, 3-1. Kind of a slow-paced game. Again, this is just game number 1. This is a best of 3.
Yeah, we still have 2 more games to go on, and I think that the Doom is really an experimental pick. That it might work out. So far, he had a free farming, and from the looks of it, he is going for mechanism there. And XY, he's taking some damage from the iron shells as well, so he should be backing off. And Darkseer goes back all the way to the base.
Yeah, I mean, this is what we were talking about. The pressure, the constant pressure that Zenith is applying here at the top lane prevents the supports of Orange to roam there at the bottom lane. Try and stop that Luna. And Mushi, though he could gank, but he's just not doing it. He's not visiting this Luna here at the bottom lane. They really need to check on that Luna there.
So far, the tri lane against tri lane hasn't been really aggressive just yet. Although there was some fights just now, but there are not a lot of kills going on. Both of these teams are really passive. The Reaver is not willing to go up because he's afraid of the sentry wards being laid down. And on the other hand, the Dire side, they are being really aggressive right now. All 5 heroes are right now on the top lane. Shadow Demon, he's about to die. And he gets Ice Pop there.
Ice is still alive here, and here comes Luna. He's now here at the top lane, and Net is very low on HP. They are chasing now. Mushi has been doomed here, and Net is still alive, surprisingly. And Net is trying. Ice finds Mushi, kills Mushi, and Doom is here. TPing out is Ohio. Will he be able to escape? Yes, he will. KYXY will be TPing out as well. And there they go. Luna getting killed in that engagement, though. Quite unfortunate there for Zenith.
In trade for a Puck. Who else died in that engagement? I think. I believe the Jakiro got away.
Yeah.
The Jakiro was really lucky there.
He was able to run away from that last engagement. Didn't even have a TP. He just walked away.
He just hid behind that jungle and like he was hiding in there and throwing out ice paths from inside.
Yeah, and now Orange looking to pressure the lanes here, push out the lanes, possibly the bottom lane. We can see Ohio just moving past the tier 1 tower and tagging the creeps. Already has the buckler up. Let's see here.
Let's have a look at the EXP and gold graph bar chart. Yep, it actually fluctuates a little bit, but based on EXP, it is going the way of Zenith. No. For EXP, it's going the way of Orange, but as for gold, it's going the way of Zenith.
But disruption here at the bottom lane. Let's see. There goes the sun on Ohio. Ohio is down here, and Shadow Demon getting that kill. And yeah, Ohio, he was looking to push that tier 1 tower, but yeah, Zenith getting the best of him. So it's now a 2-point lead for Zenith, and we are 12 minutes in. And at the top lane, KYXY getting harassed here by Ice. That swarm is really doing a lot here. That minus armor is really affecting KYXY, forcing him to use that rage every time.
But he does have drums and phase boots 12 minutes in. He should be heading towards his armlet sooner or later. But Puck, he went for the threats first instead of the usual normal boots into Blink Dagger. So he is going for that safe build instead.
Yeah, I guess looking for more survivability and Ice, telekinesis. Oh, looking for Ice. There goes the Ice Path, and Sakuchi was stolen there by the Rubik, and they cannot find him. They cannot find Ice. Finally, they see him by the creeps by the tier 1 tower there at the top. Oh, XT doesn't have any mana to deal with Ice, and he will be able to run away safely. Wow.
It's a very smart play there by Ice. He knew that sentry wards would be laid down, so he just walked all the way across. The tier 1 tower on the top lane, went into the jungle and TP'd. It was the safest choice and one of the smartest as well. Yeah. So a very good play there coming out, knowing that Weaver had maximum movement speed there. But on the tier 1 tower, on the top lane is taking some damage here. It's on to 400 HP, and Jakiro there with the liquid fire knocked down.
Yeah, he spots out there, Ice. But he has taken a lot of damage there. And now it looks like they want to engage here, but Ice. Oh, there we go. We have the left track there, Freedom. And they're ready. Oh, wait.
Top lane, there's an engagement.
Ice wasn't able to use his time lapse. Mushi really low on HP, but there's no follow up there. for Zenith, and he will be able to escape.
I think they noticed that Weaver didn't have any mana for time lapse.
Now he got silenced by the Puck. Puck was the one who initiated it.
Yeah, but he didn't have enough mana for time lapse, so that lift was really very good. Like that initiation was
Tower has fallen.
really good if they actually spotted that he didn't have enough mana for time lapse.
Yeah, but the tier 1 tower finally being taken down there. That's the first tower being taken down in this game. And let's see if there is a huge fluctuation there. There we go. Not that huge, but now it's in favor of orange. In the
This game is
graph.
actually really dead even.
Yeah, both teams just playing it safe, trying to minimize the errors as much as possible. So it won't be this won't be a really high-scoring game here. And Ohio just trying to harass Yamate here. He already has the mecha up and an arcane boost. So Yamate just deciding to go for the supportive items instead of going for the usual Shadow Blade.
Yeah, on the bottom lane. Let's have a look there. The tower is on really low health. It's either deny it or not. It is in deny range and or for vision. But they are thinking of denying it, and they are going to go for the deny. They deny that, and
Has been
the
denied.
lifesteal he's gonna come in. There's the coil landing on XY, and there's the beam coming out as well. Mushi onto really low health here, and he is gonna get away, but that
Swarm is doing
Yep.
A lot of damage here, but
the mech is gonna come in as well.
there goes the time burst there by Ice. He does not want to fight it, but I guess they saw XY receiving that BKB from the carrier. That's why Orange decided not to engage here, because they will be at a huge disadvantage given that there are no creeps and XY has his ultimate at the ready. So smart play there by Orange. They will be beating here, and let's see if Zenith will push through this tier 1 tower.
Look at the guys just doing their damage onto the creeps and heroes as well.
Oh.
There's the Doom coming out.
Oh, he doesn't have enough mana, and there we go. Lucent Beam came. XY, will he be denied? I don't know. Orange. Oh, no, he wasn't denied. Miscommunication there by Orange, and Ohio getting a triple kill by XY. And Moshi unable to do anything here. His squad is on cooldown. There goes the orb out, and he will be able to escape. But Ice is there. Let's see. Mushi, he has the haste rune, and no, they will give up on him, and they will just go for this tier 2 tower.
And right now they just claimed the tier 2 tower. And 4 kills as well. So this is very Zenith literally just won this game. Not the game. I mean just that fight. Just that fight. The game isn't over yet. Orange still has a chance on coming back.
Yeah. Those are the first 2 towers that Zenith was able to take down. But yeah, there was a slight miscommunication there at the bottom lane when whether they wanted to deny the life stealer or not. They got confused. They used up the mech, and I guess that threw them off.
Yeah, just now the Rubik was a little bit reluctant to throw out that hit, and because of that reluctance he got killed off. Luna managed to get a last hit on the Lucent Beam. If he had attacked earlier, he would have got the deny. Definitely.
Well, so Moshi right now still trying to farm for that Bling Dagger. There at the bottom lane, Ice. He has the Ogre Club, so I guess he's going to go for a BKB first. I guess that's a good item choice. Once you have the BKB, no one can stop you at the orange side.
Yeah, looks like they're considering a gank on the mid lane here, but
Yeah. So far, we still have a tier 1 tower available there at the top lane and at the mid lane. And Yamate, yeah, he's just chilling here. He has the point booster. So Orange needs to be careful here. If that Doom completes his Aghanim Scepter, that's going to be really dangerous here for Orange. Because Doom will not be dispelled. His ultimate will not be dispelled as long as Doom is near that hero.
And looks like Team Zenith, they're grouping up on the mid lane here. They won the tier 1, and now they notice that X actually slowed us in, and they are going in.
Oh wow, nice back. Nice but disruption, saving that Doom. Yamate cast Doom
on the Darkseer. Darkseer takes the fall, and Moshi, there goes the ultimate by the Luna, and Weaver getting the kill on Moshi, and down goes Jakiro. Rubik lives to tell the tale.
Very nice play here, Zenith. They again got 4 kills there and double kill for both the Weaver as well as the Luna. This is going to give them a huge lead, which you look at the gold graph.
And again, that was a really good save there by Ice,
5,000.
using that disruption on Yamate, enabling him to still cast the
has fallen.
taking out one out of Orange's team there.
That was actually a really good fight. So EXP and gold is going the way of Zenith right now. They have the advantage.
Yeah, they have the advantage, and they have the advantage in towers as well. 4 towers have been taken down. 2 tier 1s, 2 tier 2s, and only the top lane remains here for Orange. Let's see, how are they gonna get back into this game? You can see here, KYXY, he has the Ogre Club for some reason. I don't know what he's going for. I guess it's probably going for a Heaven's Halberd, or maybe an SNY.
Yeah, we have seen Lifestealer going for SNY, so I think it's actually a really good idea because it does give movement speed, it does give tank ability, it does give extra damage. So it is a legit item to go for. It is a legit item on a Lifestealer.
Yeah, but I think going for an SNY, it's gonna take a while for the Lifestealer to build it up rather than SNY. I think he should have went for the usual. Maybe an Armbit would have helped because he already has the of endurance there, or I don't know, maybe he wants to go for a BKB for that extra magical unit, but it looks like Zenith has been cut off here by the Side River, but Extinct still there. That was a counter initiation. BKB is up on the Luna, has the Yasha. There was the vacuum here. Ohio trying to run away, and XY, there goes the surge on him. He is trying to run. Doom is on top. It looks like he is dead. There goes the Ice Bat. Ohio trying to run away, and the time lapse for Ice. And Luna getting the kill on that Darkseer. 17-5. Zenith just doing their thing here.
Zenith grabbing the lead right now. They should probably just start pushing out towers. And meanwhile, well, they do have the Weaver. They have a choice of split pushing as well once all the tier 1 and tier 2s are down. Right now, with the Lifesteal as well as Oxir out of the game for now, they are able to get the tier 1, and they might be they can just keep going and getting the tier 2 as well. I don't see what's stopping them. They are really strong in fights. Shadow Demon does have his ultimates, and Luna does have her ultimate as well, so why not? And meanwhile, XY, I think he doesn't have BKB, but it is safe for him to push right now. He has a decent tank. He is decently tanked because he has that Manta after all. He has a decent survivability, and they might be just, thinking of pushing down to tier 2.
Yeah. So let's see here if they're gonna continue here, but Weaver has made his presence known, so KYXY, he will be retreating. I don't know if Orange is still gonna try and defend this, but yeah, here comes Zenith.
Yes, they are going for the tier 2. Look at that 80 damage on the tier 2 tower, and well, it's not gonna be enough time for them.
Mushi getting spotted here by Yamate. Mushi has the blink, but it doesn't want to. The Orange is really out of position there. They are scattered, so they just leave the tier 2 tower to them, and Zenith now.
Yeah, but it looks like they decide to abort the plan because Luna is already TP bottom. The wave is pushing towards their side. They don't want to lose a tower. They don't want to give Orange any chance to come back from the fight. So no towers should be given. Luna is at the bottom lane, desperately trying to farm up. He's probably going towards his next big item.
Yeah, and Luna getting this farmed up, and a Doom on Mushi. Yamate chasing after him. He has the Scepter, so this is not gonna go away. Mushi being hunted down. Here comes Extinct. Hey, what you gonna do?
No, the deny wasn't there at all. And X, he's gonna be the next person.
Your turn, you're dead. Double kill for Yamate, and yeah, Ice is there, just doing his thing. Net wasn't able to do anything, although he was able to hold them down with an Ice Path. And surprisingly, he's not leveling up his Macro Fire.
Actually, you didn't get even one on Liquid Fire.
Liquid Fire, Macro Fire.
Yeah, I mean, it's really useful pushing towers. I mean, yeah, it does. It's something like damage over time on towers. It's really good.
Yeah, but I think he just wants to prioritize the ice path and the dual breath for that burst damage.
So Lifestealer does have his Sangye right now, and the Roshan would fall to the Luna. So this just means that XY has just gotten harder and harder to kill.
Yeah, and he doesn't even have that lifesteal yet. So if he gets that up, that's gonna be really good. A little bit.
He has so much money right now in his pocket. He should probably get something.
Probably saving for a buyback. There is the Lucent Beam on Mushi.
I mean,
ooh, look at that damage being dealt on that. Fuck, just because of that medallion of courage. I mean, this medallion really does a lot here.
yeah, but like what you said, saving for buyback. I don't think that Luna has that ages. I don't think that he should be saving for buyback that early. I mean, he does have ages after all.
Well, you know,
Maybe go for butterfly, get that eagle song out, but maybe she just doesn't want to sell any items. But on the top lane, KYXY, he's split pushing, getting one of the towers, but just on the mid lane XY, he's just downing the towers like crazy. Coming out.
Oh, there was a vacuum into the ice path, but no wall to follow up. Not even a coil there from Mushi because he's taking a lot of damage. Ice has the BKB activated. KYXY, what's he thinking here? No. Down goes tower. Ice path does not connect to any hero. And yeah, XY being lifted up here by Orange. That scene. No, they just cannot do anything here. They cannot engage. And down goes S immediately.
He doesn't even need.
Oh, there goes the vacuum into the ice path and the wall. And still there goes XY. He is just, look at them glaives doing damage there. KYXY retreating. And down goes the Meteorax, and there goes the GG.
GG being called
Zenith
out.
taking game number 1.
That last fight was extremely beautiful for Orange, but too bad. XY is just way too fat. He has his items, and he's way too out level. He's out leveling the supports for Orange to even fight back from that. So we are moving on to game 2 for today. It's the first game going the way of Zenith. This is 1-0. Do stay tuned for the next game. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.